Clouds of Olori. It's the Clouds of Olori. Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of the Clouds of Olori. I am Aishat Oyindamola, additional as always. The Olori on our today's throne no doubt has contributed immensely to the educational sector of Kwara State and raised a whole generation. But before I introduce my distinguished female legend, let's have a take at her profile. Hajiah Halimah Yusuf, born to the family of Malam Muhammad Bello and Hajiah Maimunat on the 19th of September 1942, a native of Ilorin. Her father was an ex-serviceman between the year 1914 and 1918 before he became a Malam at Ipata area, formerly called Bake. Hajiah started her early years of learning at Ile-Ife, but relocated to Ilorin after a year, as her father believed Ilorin is more religious than Ile-Ife. She furthered her education at Okesuna Primary School in the year 1953. On the quest to attain better education, her father, who is a well-trained military man, changed her school to United Primary School. After her primary education, Hajiah went in search for more knowledge at Women Teachers Training Center, WTC, Kaba, where she spent 3 years. As one of the excellent trainees at WTC, she was posted to Okesuna Primary School to teach and later on to Alapa Primary School. She got married to Alhaji Abdullahi Afolabi Yusuf, the retired controller of immigration, who was also a teacher, before enjoying federal service as an immigration officer and later got posted to California as an immigration attaché. Hajiah Halimah Yusuf had her first degree at California as an home economist. She was blessed with children while at the United States and came back to Nigeria following the donors of a master's program. 3 years after her husband got posted back to Nigeria during the Buhari regime. She got numerous appointments before she retired at the Ministry of Education at the Mass Literacy Education section. She continued her philanthropist disposition at Ojatutum, where they established primary school for the Muslim people, before she was appointed as the chairman of Ilorin East Local Government. Being the only female local government chairman, part of her success story as the local government chairman is the renovation of Ipata Market Road in the year 1994 and some other achievements. She was recognized as hardworking and committed woman by the wife of the ex-governor of Kwara State, Lieutenant Colonel Adamu Iyam, and this led to her appointment as the Commissioner of Education between the year 1995 and 1997. Welcome back. So let's share some experience from the former Commissioner of Education, Hajiah Halimah Yusuf. How do you do?
OON. I don't want to miss that title.
Okay.
It was given to me by Obasanjo.
Okay.
Thank you, so.
All right, ma. So how do you do, ma?
I'm fine.
All right. It's nice to meet you, ma. So what do you consider your most significant achievement?
My most significant achievement is improvement of educational system in Kwara State by way of establishing more schools and improving many classrooms, not with my money, but with the parents' money, not exactly the government money. That is one of my achievements. We established about 5 secondary schools because at the time I resumed, so many classrooms, so many schools, they learned under the tree. The wall and everything was dilapidated. So that was my first focus, which the PTA of many schools assisted me and cooperated with me. That is why we were able to establish 5 secondary schools with also the help of the then military governor of Kwara State, Baba Adamu Iyan. So that was my first, that I can call my achievement. The second one is the introduction of children not roaming about in the street, even during the school hours. We established a sort of children's military force that any child found roaming about the street after 8 o'clock in the morning that the school might have resumed, we get them arrested. We have vehicles that goes around and drive around the town, because it is the headquarters that we had problem, not within the local government area. But here in Ilorin, because of the population explosion now, we have problem. Children roaming about, committing crime, singing, do all sorts of things which is against the development of their education. So we didn't practice this issue of arrest. We didn't practice for more than 1 month before that was stopped. I'm happy about that. The third one is the dress code, especially for girls. Boys too, they will wear the school uniform with the trouser or knicker torn. You can still find these examples around the places in Ilorin. But that of the girls, I introduced compulsory hijab for all the Muslim students, not the Christian students, because it is our religion that welcome hijab. The children, they will just dress up their hairs, they will put on, the whole chest will be wide open to the public, and that is how they want to get their the moral standard lowered. And that is the essence of introducing hijab. And the parents, they supported me, and nearly all the schools have hijab for the Muslim girls students. So that is the third one. The fourth one is more academic. We introduce evening classes after the normal classes. We introduce evening classes for the interested parents and students. Even if the students are not interested, definitely the serious parents, they were so much interested that we should stay in school after the official classwork. They will stay in school. We selected some teachers who are really serious to be coaching them, and the parents will pay token amount. Not the arrangement, we are not connected. The ministry was not connected with the arrangement. The arrangement, but we approve it. The arrangement is between the parents and the school and the teachers that is coaching them. Well, I'm so happy and felt contented with these four programs which I introduced with the help of my directors, inspectorate, and so Teaching Service Commission, and so on and so forth. This is why I don't want to drop my OON. This is what Obasanjo had, and I was invited, I was nominated from the state to be given that award. Myself and some other awardee, like the Emir of Patigi and some others like that. That year, it was only me and the Emir of Patigi that was given OON, which is Officer of the Niger. So I counted that one as a result of our achievement in the state.
So when you were the chairman of Asa Ilorin East local government, were there no abuse from relatives and other female, especially from your husband's family? Like a woman as a chairman, is she not supposed to be at home taking care of the children and her husband?
Even my husband was taking care of the family. He will go to the extent of cooking for the children. And this girl is always my helping hand. He will take care of the children. He will cook. That's what she does.
So there was no
nobody,
abuse?
no, because my husband didn't give way to that. He didn't allow anybody to poke nose into our family affairs. As a result of that, the people that is supposed to be gossiping about me came to like me.
It's also an achievement as well.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, so what are your curricular activities?
All my extracurricular, I belong to so many Islamic organizations and associations. I belong to Samsuddin Islamiyah, which we jointly form. I didn't join them. Myself and some few women, we established this Islamic Kenya. From there, I still belong to Federation of Women, of Muslim Women of Nigeria, with all the branches, even in the eastern side. Then, I was given so many awards by the Islamic organization, Asaruddin, Asar Islam, and so on and so forth. And even now, NASFAT. You can see the card here. And for that, Alhamdulillah, I have been doing my best. And people encourage me. They don't say anything bad about me. Not that I don't have my bad side, but the people can't just make any bad comment about my activities. And that I own that to the Almighty Allah, that He didn't allow them to see my faults. They have all been seeing my effort.
So what is the thing you wished you could have accomplished during your years of service?
What I should have loved to achieve more is love between one tribe and another. I wish I could do that. The only people that show love, cooperation, support, they are the elite. Those that are not well educated, they still hold the grudge against each other. Why? Because they are not educated. And we are still fighting for this. And I hope and pray that our prayer will be accepted. To show love, cooperation, and togetherness that we all belong, even among the religious group. There isn't that support, cooperation, love, because of selfishness. It's me that is superior. It's me that knows how to do it. If I'm not the one doing it, whoever doing it doesn't know how to do it. That has been the motto for so many people. And I pray and hope this will be off our mind, not only in Kwara State, but all over the country.
Okay, so what did you benefit most during your years of service?
what I enjoy most.
Yes, what you benefited most.
I benefited. Let me give you a story.
Okay.
During the time of Atta, Governor Atta from Okene, or the teachers, we spent 3 months without salary. It was only the teachers. All other civil servants were receiving their salary as at when due. But teachers, because we are the largest number, we have the largest number of civil servants in the state and even anywhere, teachers, we are large. We have large number. We couldn't receive our salary for 3 months. Some of us reacted to this very badly. We can't demonstrate. That time there was nothing like people demonstrating against the government that this is what we want, that the government didn't do for us. But we teachers cannot demonstrate. We were there. Some of us will sit down and refuse to teach the children. They said, government are not paying us, so we cannot teach, we cannot work. But I used to tell my colleagues that let us work. We are dealing with human beings. We are dealing with future of these children. Let us teach. And then they nickname me Isheo. Isheo, when I'm teaching my own children, they say, Isheo. I say, yes. He said, you are not only working for your own pupils here, you are working for your unborn children, because that time most of us were not married. But when we got married and we start all these activities, or pleasant activity with the children, others will not support it. But I was lucky to be in the group of those who love it. Let us work. Let us work hard. One day, teachers will be recognized and be rewarded. But that time they will say, no, teachers' reward is in heaven. I said, my own will not be in heaven, because I don't want to die before I receive my own reward. Now I will tell you what I enjoy the most. All my children. The one you spoke with is the first one. He's a medical student. He's a consultant where he is in Port Harcourt. The second one is an engineer. He's in America working. The third one too is a medical doctor in California, in Maryland, USA. The fourth one is a female. The first 3 were male. The fourth one is in Abuja, in this IRS, these revenue people.
Yes.
And the third one is now in Ekwe, is the engineer in charge of construction around Lagos. And the last one works in UPA. So I will tell them, it's you that are sitting down refusing to work, that you will wait for your reward in heaven. Yeah. Me, God will give me my own reward right from here until I reach heaven, until I die. That is what I enjoy doing most and have been rewarded for it. I happened to visit the US one day, and we went to one market. We call it African Keneka market. I went there. We are looking for, you will see vegetable, if we buy it and take it home, it won't smell or taste like vegetable. It just sound like a feeling. We have problem of feeding there. The second time we finished the housewife market, that's what we call the market in California. One day we just went there with my husband, getting to the market now. We were just roaming about. You will see how they will dress it and put it in the showcase.
Frog?
It's frog. They eat it. Fish. You hardly know the difference between frog and other water.
Seafood.
So as we were wondering, we go this way, we go this way, we go that way. Just suddenly, I met one man, one young man with his wife. He said, Hajiah Yusuf, hey, Mamima, you don't know me again? I said, I'm sorry. I have been like this for so many years. You have changed. American style and everything, life has changed you. I have just arrived. I didn't change. I didn't change. That's why you recognize me. I can't recognize you. Okay, Hajiah, you taught me in Okesuna here in 1963. I said, 1963, I thought. He said, yes. I said, is this your wife? He said, yes. Have you children? He said, yes. How many children? He said, 3. I said, He said, what do you want? I said, well, we want items for soup. We want items to, even okele. Can't we get okele here? Swallow food. Can't we get? He said just took me to visitors this day. And we sat down, me and my husband. He sat down. Then he came back with bags of food items. Fruit, meat, fish. He came back. I was just, where did you get? This is there in the market. It's because you don't know where to look for them. So I said, how much? He said, how much do I have to price the type of education you give us when others will refuse to work and you will be working with us? This is the result of the work you did with us. So, and I can't pay it all. Where is your accommodation? I said, we are in Nigerian consulate. He came to visit us. He called others, like somebody like now Professor Sholagberu and others, that do you know Hajiah Yusuf is in America? And they came. Is there any reward more than that? That is what I enjoy doing more. When others are feeling cheated, I don't feel cheated.
Glory be to God for your life.
Alhamdulillah.
So, on hijab crisis, what is your advice for the masses?
Alhamdulillah, we got a government that understood the system. You know, this problem of hijab started from, I think, because we didn't have problem with hijab before. The Christian, the Muslims, we live like brothers and sisters. Sometimes you will even see Christian girls who will say, I like this hijab. And they wear it. But all of a sudden, I think it's a religious problem that led to the recent happening. Because we didn't have problem at all. We enjoy ourselves. So when this problem started, I was feeling very, very bad. But as God will have it, we came to understand each other. We came to understand each other. That is why the Muslim girls in Christian school can now wear their hijab. So not even, this hijab is not even for all the Muslim students that are not interested. It's the interested Muslim students. But when it turned out to be a religious crisis now, the Muslim students decided to say, yes, we are going to wear hijab, since it is Islamic. Those that were not interested in the wearing of hijab, they are now interested. You know, we like trouble. We like opposing each other. But I'm happy the crisis has died down, and I hope and pray that we continue to live as we were living before, brothers and sisters.
So, with your experience in life, can you briefly tell us what your definition of life, your philosophy of life, how do you see life generally?
Are giving me a difficult assignment because I seem not to have the same view. My philosophy of life is live and let others live.
Live and let
others live. Yes.
I'll take that to my heart.
Respect other people's feeling and try to understand each other's problem so that we can live together happily.
Okay, viewers, it's such a beautiful moment with OON Hajiah
Halimah Yusuf, OON.
OON. We'll be drawing the curtain from here. And until next episode, live responsibly and stay alive.
Amen.
It's the clouds of Olori. Who keep their heels, heads, and standards high. Watch the heroine on our Facebook page at the Clouds of Olori. It's the Clouds of Olori.